Going back as the gach then as checked, got you and I go Shaw and you. I want to thank everybody for coming today. This is a protest that was jointly organised by coincide n-iarchimi, the ex-prisoners organisation, the Belfast Basque Committee and the International Department of Sinn Féin. There's been a long history of affinity between the Irish and the Basque people, and we're here today in solidarity with them as thousands and tens of thousands of people are marching on the streets of Bilbao to demand the release of political prisoners and the call for greater movement in the Basque peace process. You may or may not know the original protest in Bilbao was banned yesterday by the Spanish government. However, it was quickly reorganised, and the latest we have heard is that it's actually going ahead today at this time. The Spanish government obviously are not playing their part in the peace process, and it's up to all of us, anyone who has any influence, to try and bring it to bear on both the Spanish and the French governments to become involved in the peace process and to open up meaningful dialogue with the representatives of the Basque people. And to begin with, what they should do is release all the Basque prisoners who are seriously ill, and then begin a process of moving the Basque prisoners who are dispersed throughout the Spanish and French states back to the Basque country. That's the initial demand of the Basque people, and that's what we should be supporting. And I want to welcome anyone here today from the Basque country, and I just want to send out from here a message of solidarity to the Basque people, and particularly to the Basque prisoners and our own friend Fermín Vila, who is in Magabri awaiting extradition, and we should send out solidarity greetings to him today. Sinnabal agam, Guramila mai agav as chaktan you.
This is a Solidarity Day in Bilbao. They were expecting something like 100,000 or more, maybe up to 120,000 people out in the streets of Bilbao to support the Basque prisoners. Some of them have been in jail a very, very long time. There's some of them who are ill. This is not just about the release of prisoners. We're in the middle of a peace process which the Basque various organisations have been pushing very, very strongly. So it's not just about the release of political prisoners, it's about the support of the peace process itself and the attitude of the Spanish government to prisoners. There's something like, if I remember correctly, 90 different jails are in. So this is also about a humanitarian move. In the meantime, bringing them back into jails which are in Spain instead of being scattered all over Spain and France, so that their families can get to see them. And then the issue, of course, is the peace process itself. The Basque, for their part, have been pushing the peace process. They've shown their integrity in it, and the Spanish government is continuing to arrest people, continuing to bring them through jail, in fact continuing to give bigger sentences. So what this is a bit of solidarity for the peace process, but also, you know, in our peace process the prisoners were crucial, the Republican prisoners were crucial, the release of the prisoners were crucial, but also that they supported the peace process. And the way the Spanish government are, even at this late stage, treating the Basque prisoners is not helping the peace process. So it's our way of showing solidarity and saying to the Spanish government and others, look, there's issues here, they are crucial to the peace process, you need to listen to both sides in terms of the peace process and the political process, that the punishment of not just Basque prisoners but the punishment of their families needs to stop.
Once again, we have came out here in Belfast, out to the street, to show the solidarity that has always existed in this country towards the Basque conflict, and especially the issue of the Basque prisoners. We have been doing this type of demonstrations for years already, and today, once again, in solidarity with the Basque people who is going to meet in Bilbao this afternoon, we want to show our solidarity with the Basque prisoners and send from here the message that everybody all over Europe is sending at the minute. The Basque prisoners need to go back to prisons in the Basque country, and the prisoners with ailments need to be free. Beraz, hemendikan gure elkartasuna eta berriz ere hemen gea, hemen bildu gera euskal preso politikoen alde eta beraien eskubideen alde, Belfastetik elkartasuna eta euskal presoak Euskal Herrira.